Hello Taurus, welcome back to the channel. This is Independent Tarot. My name is India for those of you who are new. Today I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I hope that all is well with you, Taurus. I want to thank you for helping me get through this first year of tarot. We are officially in our second year of tarot, and we're going to make this one a good one, okay? So again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Queen Tuts, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Let's get into it, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Messages for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus, so your first card out is the Hermit, and this is in reverse. So this is Virgo energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Virgo. Some of you guys could have Virgo in your chart. However, with this Hermit card here in reverse, I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling like you're going through a midlife crisis right now. And, you know, obviously you don't have to be 50 years old or somewhere around there to feel like you're going through a midlife crisis. You could just feel like, you know, I'm getting older, things are changing, and I don't know what to do with all of these changes, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming impatient with your success. You know, you're just ready to get it done. Whatever it is that's meant for you, you're ready to have it, you're ready to do it, and you're tired of waiting on it. You're frustrated. You're getting to that point where it's like, what is the holdup? You know, like, what am I not doing? What do I need to do? Point me in the direction of where I need to go next. That sort of energy. So I feel like some of you guys are getting a little bit frustrated with the how do I word this? I mean, it could be simple. You're frustrated with the time that it's taking to get to where you're going. Okay, is what it seems like with this Hermit in reverse. I feel like some of you guys right now have decided to just completely isolate yourself from others. You know, this could also be you just shutting down on the world as well, you know, trying to get to a point of understanding yourself. So maybe you're just taking some time out from doing things that involve people because you need some time to yourself. You need to figure you out. All right. And I feel like that's really important to you right now. A lot of you guys are going through like a spiritual crisis as well. You know, you're lacking faith in certain areas of your life because, like I said, you know, you're impatient. You're wondering like, what is going on? What's taking so long? And I've been putting all this work in, and I've been such a good person. And, you know, why is it that I can't seem to get it together? Type of energy. Okay, so again, I feel like, you know, that's where your head is right now. Again, this could also have to do with the fact that you are dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Okay, but we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out what the problem is, Taurus, and we are going to try and fix it. All right, so clarify this Hermit in reverse, please. Clarify the Hermit in reverse, please, for the Taurus. Uh-oh. All right, so on the floor, we have the Princess of Discs, okay? So, yeah, like I said, you know, you guys are feeling like I've been working so hard. I've been focused. I've been, you know, doing everything right. Why can't I seem to get what I deserve out of the energy that I've been putting in? Why am I not getting that back? I feel like, you know, that's where you are right now. You're tired of waiting. That's the bottom line. I mean, the Princess of Discs definitely cleared that right on up, even though we already figured that from the Hermit in reverse. So yeah, you know, you just feel like you've been putting in way too much work and there's not been any sort of reward. So what is next for the Taurus, please, Spirit? That's what you want to know. I know that's what you want to know, Taurus. What is next for the Taurus? What is holding the Taurus back? That's a better question. Okay, Taurus, so we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Five of Discs. All right, so lack of faith is what's keeping you at this standstill right now. A lot of you guys are dealing with anxiety as well. And some of you guys are dealing with that dark night of the soul energy. And that's where you're just like completely at a loss. Like you're literally stuck. You literally don't know what to do. And that's understandable considering we have the Hermit here in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are in a dark place right now pertaining to, you know, your success or lack thereof. So what's holding you back, like I said, is that lack of faith. So Taurus, you're going to need to find a way to believe that everything will happen in divine timing, in due time. Everything will happen just as it should. And if that means that you have to work hard continuously for the next however long, do what you have to do. And when it is time for you to reap the benefits, to receive your reward, your abundance and things of that nature, it will happen for you. This is not something that can be rushed, okay? Greatness takes time. All right. And who's to say that, you know, next week things won't turn around for you. You can't let go of the idea of what you deserve being the same thing that as you desire, or vice versa, what you desire being what you deserve, because it could absolutely be the case. You just have to continue to believe, and that's where faith comes in. You have to believe. You can't pray for something, you can't ask the universe for something without believing in it, Taurus. You have to believe that what you want is what you will receive, because the universe has your back, because your higher power has your back. Believe that. If you're getting on your knees and you're praying, or even if you're not getting on your knees, if you're praying and you're hoping for something very strongly, believe in what you're hoping for. Okay? Don't just hope for it or pray for it and then turn around a few weeks later like it hasn't happened yet. That's not the way it works. Faith is knowing that it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay? So with this Four of Swords here, again, it's pretty much what I just said. You know, you guys need to take care of self, okay? It's time for you guys to take that mental time out, because right now it seems like you're driving yourselves crazy trying to figure out how you're going to gain the stability that you are hoping for, okay? So right now you need to be at peace. You need to ground yourself. A lot of you guys, or all of you guys, I recommend meditation. Okay, meditation is not the same for everybody. Look it up. Meditation can be a number of things. It all depends on the person, okay? What's comfortable for you as far as meditating. Meditating can be what this person's doing right here. You sit still, you know, you cross your legs and you hold your hands in a certain position and you close your eyes and you just sit still and quiet. Okay, meditation can also be you just taking some time out, listening to some good music, frequency music. Okay, good frequency. Let's be clear about that, because there are some frequencies out here that we shouldn't even be bothered with. So look into that to know, you know, what frequencies you should listen to and which ones to leave alone. But I think the good ones are like 528 and 432. Don't quote me on that. Look into that, okay? But yeah, so you know, you might just want to sit back and listen to some frequency music, listen to some motivational speeches, or you know, things that contribute to your well-being, things that contribute to the growth of your mind, that the growth of your mental health, and you know, your emotional stability and things of that nature. Taurus, it's time for you to focus on you. I feel like you've been taking care of everything and everybody for so long, and I say that because this is why you're tired. You know, you feel like I've done a lot. I've done for me. I've done for you. I've done for you, you, and you. I've done for my children. I've contributed so much to other people's lives, and I'm wondering, why am I not reaping the benefits from all of that? It's because when you do things like that, you should do things like that out of the kindness of your heart, not to expect anything in return. You allow the universe, allow God to reward you as they may see fit, as it may see fit. Okay? Do not expect anything from the goodness that you put out. Be happy that you're putting out goodness. Be happy that you've been able to not just look out for yourself, but to look out for others as well. That's a good thing. That's an amazing thing. Okay? So again, your goals right now, and you should probably write this down, because it's for your own good, and we're stepping into a new year, and these are things that you want to practice starting now. Meditate, okay? Affirmations. Tell yourself what you need to tell yourself every morning when you wake up, when you look in the mirror, when you're driving down the street, or whatever the case may be. Affirmations. Hecka self-care. Okay, whether that's you drinking water, whether it's you exercising, whether it's you taking walks in nature, eating fruit, eating better in general, whatever the case may be, self-care is very needed right now. Okay, that's the most important thing. I mean, that's the overall for you is self-care, Taurus. Okay, you got to get back to a point where you believe. Not just in yourself, but in the universe as well. And not just in the universe, but in yourself as well. You need to believe. And once you get back to that point, Taurus, you'll start to see that things will change. Slowly but surely, things will change. And continue to have faith, because eventually you'll get exactly what you want out of this. And I feel like it's because you've allowed that faith to slip away that you are starting to feel like, what is going on in my life? All right. And with this 5 of discs here, this is definitely about, your financial stability, which is what you are focused on right now. You want financial stability. You want stability in general, and that is here for you. But there are some things that you have to do first, which is this 4 of Swords energy. There's a lot of things that you have to do first. And if you notice in this 4 of Swords card, she's meditating. She's literally, she's beyond that. She's levitating. Okay, like she's floating. So she's taking it to an entirely different level, and you guys can do the same thing. Okay, so make sure that you are taking care of self. That's really, 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 really important right now. I can't stress it enough. That's what's going to bring about that financial stability. Okay, that's what's going to enable you to be able to continue to give to others, to be able to continue to take care of others. Okay, focus on your savings as well. That's very important right now with this 5 of discs. You guys need to start putting up what you can, if you can. Okay, because there may be something in the near future that you have to invest in, and you're going to wish that you had have put something to the side. So do what you can. I recommend things like, every time you get paid, put $5 to the side, or spare change, put it in a jar, or take your singles and put it in a shoebox, things like that. Just make sure you start preparing for what's next for you. Okay. Also, I see you guys building up your tolerance. Okay, because right now I feel like, you guys are lacking that when it comes to certain things. And it's obviously because you've given so much of yourself that it's like, okay, where's the reward, as we've been saying this entire reading. So I see you guys becoming a lot more tolerant as it pertains to other people and things in your life. Okay, you're going to be a lot more kind. That's important here. You need to be a lot more kind. You need to be a lot more tolerant. You need to consider the fact that people don't know what's bothering you. And of course they could ask, but even if they ask, it's kind of hard to explain what you're going through right now, Taurus. Okay, this isn't something that everybody can understand, or when you tell it to people, they will know exactly what to do or what to tell you. This isn't one of those things. This is one of those things that you kind of have to figure out on your own. So while you're doing so, remember to be kind to people. All right, because there's going to be so much good to come from the way that you handle this moment in your life right now. All right, we're wrapping up this year 2021. We're stepping into 2022, and you need to step into 2022 with a new attitude. Okay, that is very important for you. Work on your spirituality. That has to do with everything else that we've talked about. Okay, so make sure that you get grounded. That's most important. Get grounded. All right, last card please for the Taurus. You guys need some quiet time, and I see you guys taking that quiet time as well. Things have just been way too loud for you, I feel like. And it's time to shut it all down, shut it all off long enough to get yourself together. We have the Moon card. This is Pisces energy, and this is in reverse, okay? So again, take some time out for yourself, because you're losing yourself right now. A lot of you guys, this all came about due to deception. Again, because you've been doing so much for so many people, or one person in particular here who could have caused this deception. You've been giving so much of yourself to, and you ended up deceived in the end. All right. This person could have possibly dealt with an addiction, or this could also be your energy, okay, where you dealt with an addiction. Again, this could be a Pisces, or this could also be a Virgo, because we do have the Moon and we have the Hermit here, both in reverse. Either way though, you're dealing with this heavy energy. You're absolutely dealing with a heavy energy right now, Taurus, and you need to reverse that. You need not allow what's bothering you to bother you for much longer. Okay, it's time to let go of these negative thoughts, and if there is someone in your life right now who is dealing with addiction, if this isn't your energy, and this is someone else's energy, and this person has deceived you in some way, shape, or form, doesn't even necessarily have to be that this person deals with addiction, but if this person has deceived you in some way, shape, or form, now is the time for you to isolate yourself from this person. Even if you know that you love this person and you ultimately would like to be with this person, Taurus, you need to take some time for yourself from this person in order to know how to deal with this person moving forward, because you may take that time out and decide that you don't want to deal anymore. But unless you give yourself time to figure it out, you're going to keep running yourself into the ground. You won't come to any sort of conclusion here about what to do even in that situation, because we've already discussed what you need to do for your own personal life. All right, but now it's looking like there's also a relationship situation for some of you guys, romantic relationship, that could have some troubles as well for you. Okay, so overall, you guys are dealing with a lot right now, Taurus, so it's understandable as to why you are feeling the way you are feeling. Okay, we have the Two of Staffs in reverse, and we also have the Five of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you guys are definitely feeling troubled at the moment. This is a whole nother tarot deck, and we're getting the same energy. As troubled as you are though, I would like for you to turn this energy around and be more hopeful, have more faith in what is to come for you. Okay, know that there are good things coming, because without you knowing that, you will not attract those good things. All right, change your thoughts and you'll change your reality. This is something that we used to always talk about earlier on this channel. If you change your thoughts, if you stop thinking those negative thoughts, why this, why that, why me, if you get rid of those thoughts and start to think about more positive things, you will learn that you're attracting those positive things as you think about them. Okay, because when you think about all of the negative, guess what? All you're doing is attracting the negatives. So in case I haven't already told you in the past, or if you guys have forgotten, or if you guys are new to this channel, I have this thing that I do, and it helps me to turn off negative thoughts. Okay, so I have like this imaginary switch in my mind, and the minute that I find myself thinking about something that is not serving me, something that is considered to be negative or whatever the case may be, I flip that switch. Okay, that means that the switch is on when I start thinking negative. I literally flip that switch and I turn it off. And just like that, those thoughts go off for me. But that's because I make them go off, because mentally that switch for me is real. All right, you can't flip the switch if you're not willing to turn those thoughts off. Okay, so make sure, Taurus, that if you're going to use that, use it the right way. All right, you guys have a lot of expectations. Okay, there's a lot that you are expecting to receive from the universe, but there's also a lot of work that you have to do within yourself. Okay, and then everything that you're expecting will work out in your favor. Believe that. There will be some new alliances on the way for you. People who you may be teaming up with that can help you through whatever it is that you are dealing with at the moment, or they may be able to help you get to the next level in your life right now. Also, there could be some old friends or one specific friend returning to your life after being away for some time. This could also have to do with an old romantic partner. So for some of you, expect for somebody to be returning. All right, somebody may be returning, and that may have to do with that new alliance that I'm talking about. Could very well be an old alliance, but, you know, new attitude, new approach sort of thing. All right, but I definitely feel like somebody is thinking about you and planning on returning to you, because maybe they know that you are a good friend, you are a good person, and, you know, they don't want to be without you, not forever at least. All right, so last two cards is the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Staffs. All right, so with this Five of Pentacles, definitely somebody's feeling left out in the cold. So the person who deceived you, I feel like they may have had a mistress, or in the case of a woman, I call them a mister, but there could have been some other lover on the side, and that's where, you know, all of these negative things and thoughts and the lack of faith and all of that came from. It probably all stemmed from that deception. I feel like that may have been the catalyst for you asking yourself why things are happening the way that they are happening. Okay, Taurus, but definitely I feel like you're leaving somebody out in the cold. Somebody is getting the boot here. Somebody doesn't understand what it means to be faithful, what it means to be loyal. Somebody's having a hard time understanding that. Okay, now with this Seven of Staffs, there's a lot here to gain from this situation. You walking away is what I mean by this situation. There's a lot of success. Okay, there's some things that will work to your advantage, for the simple fact that, you know, you deserve better, you deserve more, and stepping away from this person who deceived you will bring about those advantages. I feel like the victory is in that. The victory is in you walking away. The victory is in you focusing on yourself, your self-care to be exact. Okay, there's going to be a lot of success here for you. Okay, you guys just have to open up, you know, allow it to be able to come into your life. For some of you, you need to reach out and grab it. Okay, like just grab it. So moving on, Taurus, before we run out of time, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of clarity here. Somebody is going to get this message. Somebody needs this message, and I hope that it reaches you. All of you who needs this message. All right. What else do you have for the sign of Taurus? Okay, so we got cut them off, Taurus. What did I just tell you? I just told you there's somebody here that you might want to walk away from, because that probably will work out in your favor as far as what is to come next. It'll probably come a whole lot faster if you just go ahead and cut somebody off that doesn't belong, because honestly, it's a little too late for the BS. There's not much that this person can say to you. There's not much that this person can do for you. It's too late. It's too late for them to be apologizing. It's too late for them to think that they're going to get anything out of this situation when, you know, they deceived you. It's too late for the sorries. It's too late for all of that. Your happiness is what's important right now. Happiness over everything. Excuse me, 1 second. Son! Quiet down. Your happiness is what's important right now, Taurus. Happiness over everything, okay? I found myself trying to talk over him. Like, let me just pause for a second and tell him to relax because he's getting real hyped up. Actions speak louder than words, okay? Your actions is what is going to speak for you these days, these upcoming days, this next upcoming year. You know, you're going to show more than you say. Say less is what I'm hearing. Don't speak without action. You know, if you say you want to do something, say it to yourself before you say it to anybody else. Because your actions will say it for you in the long run. You won't have to say anything. Okay? You won't have to say a thing. One last card, please. And then we have all things go. There's definitely some things here that you need to release. And I definitely feel like it has to do with a person. For some of you, for others of you, there's just this old energy that it's time to release. It's time to let go of old thoughts, old beliefs, old ways of thinking, and get into this new energy, this 2022 energy, okay, Taurus? Moving right along. Last deck. Last messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. What other messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, please? All right, so we have beyond illusion. So yeah, what it is that's taking place right now in your life is literally beyond your illusion. Okay, you know, what is to come for you is beyond your illusion. Everything right now is beyond illusion. Okay, stop thinking that, how do I put this? Stop thinking that things are just going to fall out of the sky. It takes work. It takes time. It takes effort. There's never a time where you can sit back and say, okay, I've done enough. Where's my reward? That's not the way it works. You got to keep going. You got to keep fighting. Okay? Because your wildest dreams will come true. You just have to believe. Believe it. Okay? The things that you feel is beyond your illusion, just watch it happen. As long as you believe. All right? I feel like my words there were all over the place, but somebody understood what I was trying to say. Okay, you can't give up. Now's not the time to give up because you have some great big old dreams, and I feel like if you continue to look at things the way that you've been looking at them, you won't get there fast enough. Okay, playfulness, or as fast as you would like to. Playfulness. So it's time for you to be a little more lighthearted, Taurus. You got to let go. Let God breathe, okay? Allow things to happen as they happen and understand that there is a lesson in everything. So even in your romantic relationship, there's a lesson there, guys. You guys don't have to look at that as if it's a bad thing, because it's not necessarily a bad thing when you are actually learning a lesson that you will be able to apply later on in your life in different situations. Success. Listen. Things are about to change for you majorly. You're about to put in that work, and watch how you get to celebrate all of these changes that are about to take place. Just watch. Mark my words. Come back to this video and let me know. I changed my thoughts. My reality changed, and I'm feeling a whole lot more, oh goodness, successful. Look, successful. Success in love. Some of you guys may meet a Gemini soon. Some of you guys could have Gemini in your chart or be dealing with the Gemini. In a sense, okay, it's time to get back to that fresh feeling of being you, okay, being innocent without having all of the issues and the problems and things of that nature. It's time to make that transformation that you need to make, that we've been talking about this whole reading, okay? Transform for the sake of you, for the sake of healing, for the sake of love, for the sake of life, for the sake of faith, all right? It's time for that. We also have the awareness card. So be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your thoughts. Like I said, your thoughts control your